Fred Barber, welcome to the room. Victoria, D'Angel, hey, hi everybody. Shonda, see you're in the room. Come on in, Sparrows. Antonio, come on in. Hi, sweetheart. How are you, D'Angel? Happy New Year. Veronica Morris, hey. Welcome into the room, Sissy, Shonda, Victoria, hello. Happy New Year, Nicole. Juan, hi. I missed you today. I missed you today, Juan. Hopefully you've had a great New Year. Happy New Year from Charlotte. Hello, hello. Yes, Veronica. I have to talk to you too, dear heart. Gotta talk to you. Vicky C, hello. Hi, dear. We're chatting twice in a day. Fabulous. Good to see you all in. Good to see you all in. Happy New Year. Wow, it's the second day of the new year. 2019 is here. Can you hear me okay out there? Give me some thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me well. I'm running a little bit behind today. Got some shocking news. Thanks, D'Angel. I think I need a little more light too. Turn this light on if I can get to it. I'm bold again tonight. I'm bold again. I'm there. Turn the light on. Yes, got Instagram in the room, got Facebook in the room. I am sassy. I am all the way sassy. I need one more device and then I can bring on my my station head, my podcast. Oh, so you got compliments today, Juan. Congratulations, you are looking slimmer. You're gonna have to keep me in the loop. Don't keep me in the dark, sir. Please keep in touch with me. Let me know how your progress is going. It is a new year. We got a new attitude on everything. That's the whole point of tonight. Saying, you know, hi. Welcome to the new year. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. Yes, Carlton. Okay, I love you. All right. Okay, come by. I'm on live. Check me out. Pop into the room. I'm talking to my nephew. OMG. It is 2019 and we're basically talking about setting the stage. You set the stage for what you want, right? And it's that time. It's that time. So the goals and everything. You're listening on your laptop, Vicky C? Are you live also right now? Awesome if so. Multitasking for juicy things. Just multitask. Okay, but setting the stage and that can go in any direction, right? But before I get started, to those of you who don't know who I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller, double fold. This very moment, you have opportunity to change. It's a new year. So think about what you want to do differently this year that you did not do last year. We'll start with that. Robin Dixon, welcome into the room and Happy New Year to you. So kudos to everybody. Let's celebrate because we're blessed to see this year. We're the second day in. It's the second day in. Come on in here, Jerome. Welcome in. And so much has happened. My God, it's been so much that's happened in the past 2 days. I've gotten so many shocks. Yeah, shocks. I'm just going to say that. One I wasn't prepared for, I knew about, however, just didn't want to accept reality of it coming down the pike. Yeah. Relationships change. They change. Marriages end. We get new careers, you know. We build our faith, you know. We get stronger in our faith due to circumstances and things that happen in our lives. And just be grateful for where you are today. Be grateful for that. If you have some sanity and you don't have any drama in your life right now, give yourself about 25 hearts. Seriously, because it's no fun when you have things happening in your life that's unexpected and it's causing you to feel some kind of way, especially coming into a new year. Coming into a new year, you expect that. Well, there's that word again. We are hopeful for great things. And it's not always that situation when someone else causes and wreak havoc in your life. They change the process for your direction. You know, if you're married, you know what I'm talking about. You know, having been married before and things happen that causes it to end. Oh my gosh. Jerome, yes, you know what I'm talking about. You know, Sheldon, welcome into the room. So if you take a scope over where you are today, I know on you said that we can't expect, we have to be hopeful. That's right, Vicky C. Just be hopeful and grateful for where you are. Be grateful for the space that you're in. There aren't any mistakes. There aren't any, it isn't any reason for you to feel like this shouldn't be happening to me, or why is this happening to me? Don't go into the whys with that, because everything happens for purpose. We don't know how long we're going to be married. I know some of us come and go into it and say it's for life, until death do us part. But sometimes as we grow apart, because that happens a lot, when one person grows differently than the other, that's something the other partner has to simply adjust to, unfortunately. And that was something that I learned today from someone who is close to me. So, you know, you have to put on that friend hat, but then you have to put on the conscious hat, and then you have to speak wellness and graciousness to them. It's tough. It's tough in that space. However, we're not going to talk about that all evening. We're going to look at the upside of things and what your plans are and where are you right now. I'm excited. I'm excited for the simple fact I don't know what is all going to take place this year. I am not. You can't relate to the marriage part, Vicky C, and that's okay. But it really falls into alignment of all relationships. A job could end. You could end a friendship that you've had for a very long time. It's just depending on the type of relationship that it is, you know, but not all things stay forever. There are seasons for them. It's just about being able to let go when that time comes. That's all I can say about that. Welcome to the room, Cindy. Welcome in. I'll tell you what, I'm still excited. I'm excited about what's going to be taking place this year. We don't know what tomorrow brings. However, we can celebrate every day. Look forward for all tomorrows. Because yesterday's, hey Tiffany, hi Nicholas. You know, you don't know what you can do to change the trajectory of things. You simply can't. You know? However, embrace today. What did you guys do for the holiday? I had church. I had church and lots of reflection. So all the way excited as the new year came in, with anticipation of so much. Vicky said that she's letting go. Letting go is something that she needs to work on. I agree with you, Vicky. And you know what? We need to talk. I mentioned that to you earlier. I think we should spend a little bit of time offline and talking about a couple of things. I'm just saying, I can't help myself. Because I'm one of those people, I really would like to see more joy in your life, and, you know, being able to do some things that's going to be beneficial for you. And at the beginning of any year is that opportunity for you to do that. You have a clean slate, 365 brand new days. At this point, 363 days remaining to make some differences in your life. So how are you going to go about doing that? Spending time with family, and was on station head, that's how you spent time for the holiday. Yeah, family's important. I enjoy spending time with family and being, you know, closer to family now. I am grateful for that. I'm sincerely grateful to have the opportunity to be back home and closer to do that very thing. I mean, even on this live just now, Carlton, my nephew, just popped in, said he was leaving, and then Tiffany, my niece, and then little Nicholas popped in to say that they just showed up. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. And I love every minute of it. Love every minute of it. Because when I was in Georgia, it wasn't like that. It wasn't. I was cut, you know, just away from everybody. And that was okay too. However, you don't want to get accustomed to not being closer to your family and people that means a lot to you. So make time for them. And that is one of the things that's definitely on my list of doing more of this year. Spending time with relatives, aunties and uncles and cousins, and all the things that I've been missing out on for the past few years. So looking at setting the stage, let's go ahead and get into the meat of it. Setting the stage of what you're hopeful for to take place this year. You set the stage by writing it down and being serious about it, something that's attainable. Less material things, more life, more love, more happy moments. Bingo on. Bingo. Material things means absolutely nothing. You cannot take those things with you. However, the love in your heart will bless you continuously. Memories of great times? Absolutely. Love is something that continues to give and give and give, even when somebody else does not give it back to you. Just for you being in the space and being capable of loving, that's the ultimate gift of life. It is. Everything is based out of love. And being conscious to love someone who isn't the most lovable person? That is something. Happy moments. Happy moments. And I think in the back of my mind of a time when there was someone that I would see every day. This is when I lived in Italy. And I would walk into town every morning as a part of my walk. Welcome into the room, Titus. And I would walk into the city. And in Italy, it's true. If you've ever seen it on the movies, how you see Italians, you know, the older women and men, they just sit in the windowsill. And the women, they're dressed in black, just head to toe in black, because they're mourning the loss of a loved one, a husband, or whatever. Guess what? That is real. That's just not on the movies. It's real. Every morning, I would walk into the city because the harbor was just gorgeous. It was right out from where we lived, right? So I would walk there, and it was always this little mean-mugging little Italian lady sitting in her windowsill. And I would walk through, and I'd say, "Buongiorno," and she'd look at me like I was crazy. It took me 3, maybe 4 months to walk past this lady every morning and say, "Buongiorno," for her to say hi back. I'm determined like that. I'm going to make you come around. So this is exactly what happened. That's what happened. She finally gave in and said, "Buongiorno," and then that was it. We were friends forevermore after that. However, sometimes it takes time for people to come around. However, you set trajectory for your own life. You set the scope, you set the stage for your life of the people that you bring into it, and then the people you choose not to be a part of it. Sometimes there are people that decide to walk away, and I've had to learn from that also. We all have. When they want to go, let them go. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Rich. Ricardo, my guy. Welcome to the room and Happy New Year. So, setting the stage with intent, be sure to do that in every aspect of your life. It makes a difference. That expression joined the room. Hi, welcome in. And have a great evening, Vicky. It was nice of you to drop in. I'll see you later on tonight. I'm live at 9 o'clock. So hopefully I'll see you on the podcast. Okay, have a great evening. Thank you. But setting the stage is all up to you. How are you going to go about painting the picture of that? Being consistent with that. The whole nine. That's what setting the stage is. Painting your picture the way you want it to be seen. And what better choice or time than right now? Happy New Year to you, Rich. I miss you, guy. I'll have to let you know whenever I'm back in Atlanta so I can see you and the ladies. Okay? Unfortunately, I didn't get to see you guys, much of anyone, before I left. But, you know, it happens like that sometime. Kim Anderson, welcome to the room. So tell me, what are some of the goals that you have set for 2019 that you are truly going to have to commit to setting the stage on? What is it? I've done so many things and made changes in 2018. I scratch my head as to the things that I now have on my goals list. You know, it's blowing my mind when it comes to things that are happening within my business. What I'm doing right now is a part of my business, so it's ultimately growing that. That's the main thing for myself. It's a wonderful thing because it's taken a direction I had no idea it was going to be taking. I had no intention to be live right now. That wasn't a part of Valerie's plan. Hello, Velvet. Happy New Year. Val, we have to chat. I think, you know, it's time for you and I to connect so you can come on here Wisdom Wednesday. I would love to have you on. So expect a call from me. Please inbox me a number. Or I can contact you through Rico. D'Angel, you're saying you stop procrastinating when it comes to my business as well. See, I didn't even know you had a business, miss. We need to communicate more on that. Utilize that 30 minutes that you won a couple of months ago. You might want to use that 30 minutes to talk to Auntie. Veronica Morris is saying creating a vision board this year. Excuse me. Veronica, you've been working on a vision board for a while. So with that, are you telling me that you're bringing some things to life off of your vision board, or you're creating a new vision board? Yes, D'Angel, you must have forgotten about that 30 minutes. You have 30 minutes just sitting on the books. I would close it out for anybody else. It would have gone out with 2018. However, since I love you like that, I'll let you use it in 2019, as long as you do it within the next 60 days. I'll let you have that. Teresa Pica, welcome to the room. But procrastinating on things gets us nowhere. It gets us absolutely nowhere. Be grateful to have a business. Be grateful to have ideas, and knowing that you have options to do some other things. You know? There's always additional options. Don't sit on it. Like, there are different pieces to my business. Visions LLC, that's my number one. You hear me talk about TVM mostly now because it's my coaching and strategy business That's what it is. So when you start talking consciousness, and I'm emphasizing on that more with TVM because it's personal branding of myself and doing exactly what I love. And Rico Suave is in the room. Rich Woodley, he and Andre Pittman, who was on a few weeks ago, we were just fooling around at work one day. We all worked together and always talking about what our hopes and dreams were and how we were going to do it and how we were going to leave where we were currently working. And guess what? All of us have. All of us have left. And we're all doing great things. And that's what I'm so grateful for, because when you speak things into existence and you put it out in the universe, oh, it's happening. You better believe that. It's happening one way or the other. So always speak wonderful things over yourself and make plans that are actually attainable. Little did I know that one day of us just talking, and talking about doing things on our own and saying, you know what, one day I'm going to have a little show. It's going to be the Valerie Miller show. And then that's what the guy said. The Valerie Miller. They emphasized the on it. And I was like, what are you talking about? I said, the Valerie Miller. And lo and behold, TVM, the Valerie Miller. And that had to be maybe 3 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago, right after we started working there together. So you speak things into existence. And Veronica's talking about creating a new vision board, because I know we had been talking about some things from her vision board before, and she just completed my exit strategy program, the 4-week program. So yes, Veronica's hot. She's going to be doing some wonderful things, so look out for her. And I'm going to be bringing her on also for community, because she makes some wonderful, wonderful baskets and personalized gifts. So look out for her. Memorable Gifts, that's the name of her business. So if you have some things coming up, reach out to her. She's phenomenal. Salita Blue, welcome to the room. Deborah Dixon, welcome in. Happy New Year to everybody. And you're right, Rico. Blessings come, and you have to really envision it and want it for yourself. If you're not speaking fabulous things over yourself and doing what's necessary to get you to those spaces, I'm going to say shame on you. Shame on you. You can't get there unless you're serious about it. Setting the stage. I'm excited to see what happens at the end of 2019, all the fabulousness that's going to take place this year. I'm laying out the red carpet for it. I know it's happening. I see it here. I don't have a business called Visions for anything. I have tons of ideas in my head. Tons. That's why I have the name. TVM is just one of them. Visions is just one of them. There are some other things coming around. So you can expect that in the near future. Real talk. Carlton Flucker, welcome to the room and Happy New Year to you, sir. Emmy, welcome in. Make it happen. Make everything that you dream happen. The time is now. That's me as your conscious change coach and strategist speaking right now. Make it happen. Push to greater. Understand your vision. Make it plain. Right, Rico? He was forever, V, you got to make it plain. I need you to write it down. He went as far as writing out my vision plan for me. That's what you call a good friend. He just sketched it out at work one day. And I was like, oh my gosh, Rico, seriously. But he's so right. I have so many different business plans or business models, you may want to call them, but they are literally coming to life. And you have to write it down, make it plain. Use your vision boards. Do what you have to do to set your stage. Set your stage. And I'm going to challenge each of you to do something different this year. I have this mason jar. I usually have it because I'm drinking water out of it. That's my thing. 32 ounces, drink a gallon of water a day. However, I've been slacking on that. However, getting back on it too. Anyway, a 32 ounce mason jar. You can tell I like jars and things like that. Take that and every single day, write one thing of accomplishment. Put it in that jar. That's it. A simple little post-it. Every night before you go to bed, write one thing of fabulous that takes place in your life every single day. Put it in that jar. So at the end of the year, as you unveil, so the first of 2020, go through that jar and remind yourself of how blessed you are. Remind yourself of how things happen, and remind yourself and put the date on it. Put the date on it. On this day, this is what happened to me that was fabulous. It keeps your mind set on great things. It takes you back to a time that was good, because we have so many things that take place in a day that could be easy to discourage us. So let's focus on things that's going to remind us of things that are grand and great. So I challenge you to do that. I have little strips of paper all the time, and I find them just in different places. And I was like, oh, yeah, that did happen. Oh, that was fun. And then it may remind me to implement something that I've kind of forgotten about. So take that, implement it. Patricia Rivers, welcome to the room. Set your stage. Start picking your brain right now as to what you can do that will catapult you further this year than you got last year. Like I said earlier, look forward to your tomorrows, because you can't change yesterday. Okay? However, right now, you can make plans for it. You can make plans for the changes that need to be made. Nobody wants to repeat the same cycle or a year that's now gone on. No. Push forward to your greater. Be an example for things. No procrastinations. Every day, attain something. If you want to write a book, write it. Take 15 minutes out of every single day. Just write for 15 minutes. Eventually, you're going to have a chapter. Okay? Just do that every single day. Eventually, guess what? You've got a book now. It's that easy. You want to take a trip? Plan it. Project out when you plan to go. If you're going by yourself, fabulous. If you want friends to go with, invite your friends. However, set a date. There's so many travel agents around here. It's easy to connect with someone in the travel business. I can think of at least 5 to 7 off the top of my head. And I've cast the net with some of the ladies that's on the line here tonight as well. They don't have a passport. My quest was to say to the ladies, get your passport. Once all of you have your passports, let me know. We'll take an international trip together. Because you have to get out of your comfort zone and go somewhere that you've never been before. It's nothing like flying to Europe and stepping off the plane on unfamiliar soil. It's just liberating. Then you get hungry for it and want to continue it. Been there, done it. Yes. Veronica Morris is saying absolutely. Make your short-term and long-term goals. Journal each small task that you make each, I'm assuming you're saying day. I can't reach it, Veronica. It's too long. I can't reach it, Veronica. There, each day towards your goal. Every single day. Have a goal to meet every day. You can't beat it. And guess what? At the end of the week, you got something fabulous. At the end of the month, you got something fabulous. at the end of 3 months, that quarter, and then the half a year, the 6-month mark, and then the 3 quarters, and then guess what? You're at the end of the year, and then you can look at all of the fabulous things that's taken place in your life that is going to be completely different this year than it was last year. However, it's not going to happen until you make the difference. It's all about you doing so. Who knew I'd be having a podcast? Rich, I have a podcast. And I know you guys have been talking about it for the longest. Nope, I have that thing now. Podcast. 2, actually. 2. And it's money. You can make money off those things. It's all about making some currency, okay? And make sure you're doing things that's going to bring back some goodness to your life. Because the more you can bring into your life, the more you can do for somebody else. That's my whole process of it. I don't think about me. I think about how I can help somebody else. Wayne Parker, welcome to the room. So what does your stage look like? What does it look like? I know it's going to bring more speaking engagements for me. It's going to bring another completed book in February. It's going to bring really pushing my podcast, growing my coaching practice, because consciousness is necessary. It is so necessary, because there's some people, so many that's still asleep. They're not woke, in so many words. So as long as that exists, I always have something to do. Always. But it's a number of things. Gratitude time. Keep your eyes open and close to that. Got plans for gratitude time too. And if you notice today, I haven't posted because I've transferred gratitude time over to LinkedIn. So I have more control over my posts there than I do on Facebook. Definitely can't do it on Instagram. So things are happening, and it's only 48 hours in to the new year. What is different for you? Send out some chirps. Let me know what you're doing. What are you thinking? Have you literally been planning your goals? All is out and done for when it comes to resolutions. I said if I hear one more person speak of a resolution, it's not about the resolution. It's about committing to your attainable goals. That's what's most important. Sem Maraf, welcome to the room. I'm sending you a huge hug to New England. Thank you so much for popping in. Happy New Year. So that's what I wanted to speak on tonight. Don't let the discouragements of things last year hinder you from moving forward to fabulous things this year. Sometimes there are reasons that things don't happen the way you expect them to at certain times. It's not time for it. It's not the season for it. Just be mindful of that and don't let it distract you from moving forward toward it. D'Angel, you mentioned that you have been procrastinating on your business. Give me one reason why. Because I tell you what, one of the groups that I'm in, I asked that very question today. What is the one thing that's been hindering you from soaring in your personal or professional life? And the question went nuts with responses. Because something as simple as procrastination can turn into a huge thing, and a whole year goes by and you do nothing with something that could easily help you in a multitude of ways. So think about that. What is the one thing that may be hindering you out there from growing, from being prosperous, from being noticed? And I know several of the people in responses said that they don't want to do live video. Like, how are you in social media and don't want to do live video? However, guilty. I once upon a time thought that very way. I didn't want to do this. I didn't. And had to have it presented as a challenge for me to do it. The Lord that I serve pushed my back against the wall and said, you know what, you're going to do a 30-day challenge and you will record a video every day for 30 days to get over this nonsense. And that's what was great for me. Nisi, welcome to the room. Hi, how are you? Happy New Year. So what is that one thing? I'm so grateful that I rolled out that challenge because it helped me so much to not care so much about this camera. I'll do a live now and not think anything of it because of a 30-day challenge. My gosh, is a podcast in place now? 2. You're awesome. Great. It's so good of you to pop in this evening. Thank you so much. But Nisi, yes, we're talking about setting the stage for 2019 and how we're going to do things differently and setting attainable goals and what's the one thing that's hindering you from soaring in your life, personal or professional. You set the stage. Remove all blocks that are hindering you. Remove those blocks so you can focus, so you can be practical when it comes to setting your goals, and then set leverage to reach them. Shalitris Medlock, welcome to the room. I'm excited about it. So excited. If you need help, reach out. I always have something up my sleeve that I can share with you that's going to keep you inspired, that's going to keep you focused on things that are necessary for you to stay focused on. Remember your why you do anything. Hello, dear heart, and you are more than welcome. You love live stream challenges. Okay, Nisi. How many have you done? How many have you done? That's a great one. And it may be one I implement for myself. Because live stream is fabulous. I won't say that I would make that challenge for me here on Facebook nor Instagram, because I'm on both of those spaces right now. However, I will set it for myself for LinkedIn. One of my goals this year is to create a broader appearance on LinkedIn. I've grown that space in the past 6 months. I would kind of dib and dab over there, you know. Over 4 years, you have 7,000 videos. Where are they? YouTube? We need to talk. We have to talk. I'll be inboxing you. I really am. I'm going to be inboxing you. 7,000. I'm having a fit over 200 that I have sitting that needs to be uploaded to YouTube. I haven't done it yet. That's a great way to increase the viewings. YouTube also have live streams now. You can go live on YouTube. You can set your thumbnails. You can do all of that there now. You teach people how to live stream. I'm putting together a program, Nisi. I may need to have you be a part of it. Just to help other sparrows get past their fears of social media. How are you going to be on social media and not go live and not properly represent what it is that you do? And that's from the business aspect. What other challenges are you guys having that's hindering you from growing accordingly. It's all about blooming, doing something different, adding layers to fabulous. How are you going to go about doing that? How are you setting your stage? What are you doing different in 2019, completely opposite of what you've done in 2018? Social media. Honey, you're cute as pie. D'Angel. Okay. Okay, we'll talk about that in your 30 minutes. However, I would suggest tomorrow that you just go live. Go live. Well, it just depends on your business. However, for anyone to take you seriously about your business, live stream is the way to go. Video is the way to go. You can reach and impact so many more people than you could writing or submitting a flyer. Starting a YouTube channel. That's a suggestion from Veronica Morris, and I agree wholehearted. Cosmetology. Honey, please. You are in an industry where you have to be in the front. We'll talk about it more. And if you're shy about it, come on at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Do that. Create a page for your cosmetology. And when you have a private page, you can go live in your private page. And then you can forward it to every place else. Then you can read comments until you build confidence, more confidence, to turn and hit that live button like I am right now. Nisi is phenomenal. 3rd edition live stream toolkit 2019 on Amazon, 2 weeks. God puts people in your place for a reason. Yes, he does. Judy Bracy, welcome to the room. Hosting a vision board party on the 26th of this month as well. Live stream your vision board party. Live stream that. Live stream that. It helps a lot. I'll tell you what, my first live stream was on my birthday, 2017. February 17, 2017, when I released How I Became Fabulous and a Lady All the Time. I went live at my book release party. I made that a part of what I had to do. Once I did it there, it was a little bit easier. With that party that you have on the 26th, that's the best time for you to leap. Because you're not by yourself. You're going to have other people in attendance. You remember that stream? That was my first live stream appearance on Facebook. That time, that night. And I was so excited. I had a ton of people in the space because they were all there celebrating with me an accomplishment that I reached, a goal met. So since you're going to have this party on the 26th, you've got time to prepare for it. And then you also have opportunity to utilize the people that are going to be in attendance at this party to talk fabulous about you. Take that information, share it to your private page that you haven't created yet. Create one tonight or tomorrow. Nisi says that my first live stream was on catch.me and then Meerkat, then Periscope. I have never been on any of those, Nisi, but worthy of checking out. Worthy of checking out, because I was one of those people that have 1,000,001 ideas. I'll set up everything beautifully, orchestrate it, roll it out fabulous. However, I was that person behind the curtain, opening the curtain and closing the curtain. But when Big Brother said to me, you know what? He showed me this stage. He showed it to me. This is 2017, after that book release party. Welcome to the room, Tiff. He said to me, you know what? Look at this. I'm an interior designer. love designing, right? So in my vision, it was me standing behind a stage, but he shows me all of the elements that I love so much. Design elements, beautiful hardwood floors, you know, kind of flanked with some tiles in there, some marble tiles, and then gorgeous lighting, drapery from floor to ceiling that was velvet, absolutely gorgeous. So the scene is awesome, and I'm looking and peering out at the audience. I'm peering at the audience, full of people, some auditorium from the lower level all the way up to the top. I'm thinking I'm going to be opening the curtain, you know, as the speaker comes out. I'm going to open the curtain. They're going to go out and do their thing because, oh my God, there's a lot of people out there. But what Big Brother said to me is like, no, you're not drawing the curtain. You're not drawing it. What you're going to be doing, you're going to be the one that's stepping out on the stage. And it's only proper that I set this tone tonight by saying, set the stage for 2019. I had my stage set for me in 2017, and it's been flooding with fabulous ever since. So you have to make the first step to do it. Barbara Nasser, what's going on, Carolina girl? Smooches, sis. Thank you for coming into the room. So I'm saying that to all of you who are procrastinating or you're hindering and setting blocks for for yourself. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own way and receive the blessings that are before you. Step out of the way. See them coming and just stand there like a Michael Jackson. You know how Michael Jackson does his thing? Do that and receive it. Receive it, because it's so much and so many people waiting on the gifts that you have to offer in this life. However, they're missing out on great things because you are fearful of stepping. You're fearful of doing what's necessary to do. And yes, it can be scary until you do it at least once, twice, maybe 3 times. And then the next thing you know, you're popping that live button like it's nothing. And you just step on in front of the camera, because at the end of the day, take fear and present fearless. Turn fear into fearless every time. Have faith, become fearless. Yes, step into your faith. Know what you have in your heart to do is what you're intended to do. Cosmetology, all this hair and makeup and stuff that you do. You're afraid to go online. Honey, that's going to reap benefits. Because somebody somewhere that you physically won't be able to reach will be able to see a video and contact you. That's your currency, honey. Let's not block the doors to the currency. No, let's not do that. Let's not ever do that. But create your page, your private page. Go in there and practice with some of the lives. Nobody's going to see it but you. And if you want me to see it, invite me into the private page. I'll see it and we can work on that. It's something I really want you to be inspired to do to grow your business. And then you're live on the 26th. Okay? Veronica's talking about vision boards. Nisi's sharing some great tips of how she's going about what about what you're doing as well. Live streaming. So yes, we have to talk so I can learn more about what it is that you're doing, because it's definitely a great idea to do to help those that are fearful. You've taken lots of notes. Wonderful. Apply them, because I'm going to hold you to it. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's what this is all about. It really is. It's about talking about what is the problem that's hindering you. Don't be shy about it. You may want to get me while you can on these lives. Otherwise, you're going to be taking these classes I have. And I've got some juicy ones coming up in the next month, too. Really juicy classes. Because I'm very impactful. What you have to understand is when you're in my presence and we're having a class or whatever, it's not just about that one particular class. I literally give you all of my knowledge that I have during those sessions. So you have to be prepared. The ones that I'm about to roll out, they're shorter classes. They're only an hour and a half long to talk about things such as this, being fearful of leaping. Juan is saying, let me know when she come live. I will cheer her on. Okay, you hear that, Portia? You hear it, D'Angel? You've got support right here in this room. Yes, Juan, she's gonna let us know about it. She's gonna let us know because I'm gonna be right there cheering her on also. You can't present something to me and think I'm gonna fall asleep on it. It's a never that. No, I'll never let you do it. Nisi says that I took that faith step when live stream first started. Yes, you must prepare. Yes, be prepared for that because you get nervous and all those butterflies, they come into place in your stomach. You start, oh my gosh, am I going to say the right thing? Am I going to be, fidgeting over my words or whatnot? However, it just depends on your chemical makeup. I soar high under pressure. I like it. I like doing last minute things and just jumping in head first. I soar the best like that. With ACE tests and exams, all kinds of things, doing that very thing. Support is necessary. It is necessary for your live streams. But when you have enough time, like you have right now, prepare for that. Like I said, create that back room. And that's some juiciness that I got from my niece. Now she tells me, because we go and we play a lot in back rooms, so we can practice on certain things that we want to present to the Sparrows and anybody else out there. And that will be Tiffany Danelia Williams, my right hand, my niece. That's my gal. And she also says, you just have to do it, D'Angel. I look forward to us having that chat because I want to know some other things that you may be playing around with, dear. You can't be my niece and play. You can't do that. No, ma'am. So if you need some help orchestrating that, like I said, you still have that 30 minutes. Let's utilize that time and structure how you're going to go live. Thank you, Veronica. Veronica Morris is, she says, your class is awesome. Tons of information to help you soar. Yes, I don't play with my classes. Yes. And yes, Nisi, we need to talk immediately, as soon as tomorrow. If you can fit it in. I'm flexible tomorrow. D'Angel says, likewise, I definitely had a lot of things lined up that I would love to go over with. Yes. You don't have an auntie that's a conscious change coach. Honey, I deal with the mind. I deal with the mind to get results. As a man thinketh, so he is. So you have to think positive. You have to see the outcome of what you're working on to be fabulous. So if you think it's going to be fabulous, trust it will be fabulous. Because you're going to plan it to be just that. There are tons of cosmetologists out there, but none of them are like you. You bring something that somebody else does not have. We just need to uncover what that little extra flavor is. And then we're going to pound it into the ground. Yes, send me a Zoom link, Nisi. I'm flexible tomorrow. So let's do that. Just make sure it's after 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay? So I do have some Sparrows in the room that I've had some personal engagement with with some sessions, whether it's a one-on-one or if it's a group setting. So I don't play, as I say. When you're investing in yourself, you're spending money to spend time with me. I take that serious. I take it very serious because I want to give you results of what you're there for. You just need to be mindful, be true to your why, have a plan for your outcome, and then we're going to knock it out of the box beyond expectations. However, you have to be prepared and ready for me. You have to be ready. I don't even engage. I pick and choose who I work with. That's the pleasure that I have. So if I select you to be a participant, to receive the juiciness that I have, because I know for a fact I got a lot of knowledge in this head. I got a lot of it. So it's not just one, particular situation that you're going to be in my class for. You literally get every experience I've had, every book I've read, every class I've taken, every experience I've had in life. Tried and true. Tried and true. I only speak about what I know. And you get all of that in amount of time. So don't think it's just you're going to get this and this and this. No, you're going to leave with more than you expect, more than you ever thought you were going to get. I believe in that. Each one teach one. That's the whole point of me doing what I do. I love you to fabulous. That's real talk. So Veronica got the vision board. Nisi's teaching on lives. Okay. Portia's working on her business. Portia, we're going to have some great things ready to roll out. And I'm going to have you as a mystery guest on one of my Wisdom Wednesdays within the next couple of months. You're going to talk about your proof. You're going to have something to share. And I love the fact that I was led to bring on mystery guests. Mystery guests is basically pop-ins talking about things that this individual is doing that can be an asset to another sparrow someplace. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. And that's also going to be a live situation. And it's just more of a conversational type of a situation that's going to help Portia to grow and flourish with her business, because it also helps you grow and build relationships with your clients. It's going to be vital. So it's more than a pleasure to do that. So that's all the juice I have. I want you all to be sure. Please, please, please structure your stage. Structure your stage. My mama just called right in the middle of the live. She has to chat about something. I had to decline my mama. Queen Fabulous isn't going to like that. I tell you. So I'll have to call Queen Fabulous back in just a few minutes. However, I want to wrap things up here. And look at this. I'm so serious about you setting the stage for 2019. It's not a joke. Your life is to be lived. It's to be fabulous. It's to be living it beyond any thought that you could possibly think it was meant to be right now. That's what I'm saying. Because nobody could tell me that I would be doing what I'm doing right now. Nobody. Nobody could have told me this. Not even 5 years ago. No. So that's what I'm saying to each of you. Mom called and turned my little light right off. I'm going to turn that thing back on because I just feel like it's dark in this room. But I say to each of you, be mindful. Get your mason jar. Get your post-it notes. Start writing down the one thing every single day that's positive that took place in your life that day. Put that in there. Do it. I really recommend that you do that. It would read so well at the end of the year. Thanks, Rico Suave. I will tell Queen Fabulous that you say hello. Love you back, and I promise you, we need to chat by the end of the week. By the end of the week. There's so much juiciness we have to talk about. And I miss you so much. I really miss you a lot. And give some love to the gals. And my number to Velvet, please, because I really need to talk to Velvet. Okay? I really appreciate you, Rico, for coming on. So all of you in the room, set your stage. Set your stage, because only you can direct the path of your life. God give us the gifts that we have. It's up to us to utilize them accordingly. It's that easy. When you tap into your birthright gifts, they truly make room for you. I'm living the dream. I really am. It's a lot of things that you have to be rid of. It's some changes that you have to go through, material things you have to let go. And when the tumble and everything falls down, embrace every bit of it, because when you get down to ground zero and you can really understand what your purpose is in this life, then it's okay when you have to rebuild. However, when you rebuild, you're rebuilding with Christ in your life, because he's only going to give you the best of him and show you the direction of where you need to be going, and you're going to do it with intention and consciously. So when you build that platform, now you've got something worth having. And I'm telling you from experience, only from experience, you're worth the sacrifice of getting to know. You're worth the sacrifice of going through the work and building the process and the plans and the visions and structuring and masterpiece of who you are, one, and living the dream of who you are that's in your heart. That's all I'm going to say about it. Therefore, I'm going to go. Happy New Year to each of you. It's been grand, and it's always fabulous to come on with you. It is Wisdom Wednesday, and hopefully each of you are taking away something that's going to catapult you and give you something wonderful to work on for the remainder of the week. Terry, welcome to the room. So this video will continue to surface around. So be sure, if you're watching the replay, say hashtag replay, listen to it through and through, stop it, rewind it, shoot me a note if you have to. I appreciate each of you. Blessings for your 2019 and beyond. However, this year is the number of 3. It's the year of 3. We know how powerful 3 is. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and that Holy Spirit is inside of you. So embrace that part of the Trinity and rock your halo, Sparrow. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay? So love without conditions. Always possess a positive attitude and soar in all you do. I love you, mean it. Switches. Have a great night.